challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Florida International Panthers, taking on another team from the AAC, the Charlotte 49ers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Back's got it. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
It's another Charlotte.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
It's another Charlotte.
And the 49ers with 1st and 10 here. And the running back takes the handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The 49ers moving quickly down the field here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Third down play for this offense. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. The quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
Running out of time in the pocket. And it's broken up there. Great play on 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And there's the handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Now it's 2nd down here. Receiver in motion now. And here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, FIU. Just ran away from the defense. That is just an elite long-distance house call. Tremendous speed on that back.
Well, great speed. And I'll tell you, if I'm a defensive coordinator, got to get to the sideline and talk about gap integrity. There's just too much room for this back with this kind of speed to run. They've got to make some adjustments.
Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Charlotte offense back on the field now. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. He shreds the tackle. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. Using his legs here. They bring him down, but not before he moves the sticks with a 1st down gain.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the 1st down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Looking to pass this time. Great grab on the sideline. He does get the foot down before going out of bounds. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He fires it. He pulls it in for a big gain. Enough for a 1st down at the 37.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34.
That's another Charlotte.
And the 49ers will have 1st and 10 here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Finding space at the 20. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Charlotte.
Such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They'll run it to the right side. In the clear at the 25. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. The 30. Inside the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Panthers.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took it to the house. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Looks right for a quick completion. Touchdown, 49ers. Strong game by this quarterback. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
And maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Handoff heading left. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. And it works. The first down to the 35. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Ball handed off. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
First and 10 play coming up. moving the receiver now before the snap. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure, and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Looking to throw. It's Garrett. Defense is coming after him. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll be brought down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Try and muscle for the first down. Fights off a defender. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
That's an important first down on that running play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Florida International. You would not be denied. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Well, they'll try to add the lead now to PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Charlotte offense retakes the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Caught for the completion. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
It's another Charlotte.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Breaks loose at the 45. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
That's another Charlotte.
First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. They'll hand it off. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Charlotte. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins.
And the extra point was up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Number 15. Set to kick this one away.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Back out there now. This has been an offensive show so far. Back and forth. Both defenses reeling at the moment. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The linebacker shifting around now. They'll test the right side here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Tight end makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
And that's another FIU.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. He's brought down out at the 46.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
The game makes it second and medium. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to pass. It's Garrett. Looking right. This one caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Here's a first and 10 play. And now the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The defense recovers, trying to run this back now. Oh, look at the big fella trying to get all the way home. Can he make it? Touchdown, 49ers. A fumble return for 6. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw. It's Garrett. Going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there at what will be the final play of the quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connerts now has our halftime update. The 49ers will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Incompletion makes it second down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks, because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Same tailback, another carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
This is a game-defining gamble. Coach going for it this close to his own end zone. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for his big tight end. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. is out of bounds after a nice gain, and finally a spark of light from this offense.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Here comes a handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. And that run produces a decent gain.
Another positive gain by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. To throw, it's Garrett. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
4th down, looking to throw for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
The 49ers offense is back out there on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. He'll hand it off. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Charlotte. It was a foot race, and he won it. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
21.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line. Third down. This offense will scores. To the air, it's Garrett. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got it, a 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Makes the defender miss. They can't slow him down. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Receiver in motion now. They'll run it to the left. Running through the tackle. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Touchdown, FIU. This quarterback on fire today. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Here comes the Charlotte offense back on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Running back grabs it on a screen. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
That's another Charlotte. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Charlotte 35, Florida International 28.
And the 49ers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Fighting off the defender. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air.
Boy, 3rd and 1, and they decide to throw the football. The defense was not surprised at all. They catch a break, come up with a sack.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Finds his man, has the first down. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Chris, what a call that is offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Sticking with the running game. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, 49ers. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So the offense flexing here and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. First down here for this offense. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Heading left after the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. The tight end has got it. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Dropping back. It's Garrett. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Looking to throw it again. Makes a quick catch. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And looking to throw now on first down. The pocket breaking down. And he's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Dropping back, it's Garrett. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Second down and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point and cover an onside kick. You never know.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. The Charlotte offense retakes the field now. In the final minute here, you'd expect them to take a knee and just secure the victory. But will they? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second and long, but you'd expect another run here to try to bleed the clock. Hand off to the single back. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Third down coming up after that running play. Give it to the back again. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Leading here in the 4th quarter will keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he's brought down, a sack by the defense coming up big on this 4th down play.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. The pre-snap motion from the offense. To throw, it's Garrett. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. Brought down that crosses midfield to the 46. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Charlotte 49ers.